The first question that I wrote down is, why is it we are seeing a significant push against the deity of Yeshua and even more so against the Trinity within certain branches of the Torah movement today and within Christianity?
I think the answer to that is from my experience and from my actually speaking face to face with the numbers of leaders, teachers, as well as congregants who are questioning the deity of Yeshua and have denied the Trinity. Having spoken with them, I've come to the realization that the impetus for this is a desire to be received by the traditional synagogue. And I guess I would have to limit that to say, those that would be considered conservative or orthodox or even ultra-orthodox, those that are the real religious section of Jewish religion today in the world. The sticking point is Yeshua. If you want to be received by the Chabad house, for instance, the very Hasidic Orthodox Jewish wing of the synagogue, you're not going to be received by them as long as you openly confess Yeshua to be divine. That's just, now, if you want to say that Yeshua was a very important rabbi and name and so forth, we even see some, well, I don't know if they're Orthodox, I don't know exactly, but some religious scholars, Jewish scholars, writing books on Jesus these days and talking about his impact upon Judaisms and so forth and so on. So as long as you're willing to say that he's a very important person, a very important figure in the whole history of Judaisms, then okay, that's fine. But if you say he is God, then they say that's pure idolatry. Well, what does the Trinity doctrine teach? And usually what I hear people saying is, well, the Trinity doctrine was formulated by the Roman Catholic Church, which if anyone has done any work at all in church history knows that's not the case, because you don't really have the Roman Catholic Church until the 5th century at the earliest, maybe late 4th, but early 5th century. And the whole Trinity issue was very much part of the earlier councils. And so, at any rate, what is, I'll just say this about the Trinity in a very brief, I don't want to take too much time here. The Trinity is one of those absolute eternal truths which we confess, but we also say and admit openly we cannot give a full, a full description of, a satisfying, rational description of what it means that three are one. That just doesn't work in our finite system of thinking. And so anytime we try to unravel the Trinity, we're going to ruin it in terms of a doctrine, a biblical doctrine. So, and for some people that's very difficult, but faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not fully understood, which is the way I understand the word seen, not only experienced, but fully understood. So if we deny the Trinity, we at the same time undermine the deity of Yeshua. Is he uncreated? Is he without beginning and without end?
And this is where a lot of the Trinity debates started with the Church Fathers as well, right? What does begotten mean? Is right. Where many of the before the 4th century Church Fathers, they started with Psalm 2.
Yeah, right. But this is the doctrine that you'll read in the theological books, systematic theologies, is the eternal generation of the Son.
Right.
And the eternal and generation sounds like an oxymoron, like you can't put those two together. But that's why they put it together, that from all eternity, he was the Son of God and right. had no beginning. Now, why is he then called and referred to in the Holy Scriptures as Son of God? Well, this is a very Semitic, very Hebraic approach to things, because a son bears the same being as his father, right? A father is in a human sense, a father is a human being, and the son that he fathers is also a human being. He has the same characteristics in terms of his essential being. So when we say that Yeshua is the Son of God, what the Scriptures mean by that is he partakes fully of the eternal attributes of the Father, and yet in a way that we can't entirely rationally explain to our satisfaction, so to speak. And that's why it requires faith.
Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button and check out more videos from Messiah Matters.